Hi, welcome back, my dear students. I hope you are really excited. We're finally going to learn how to do CSS in our HTML, how to embed CSS, how to do all the properties and install our pages, right? It's going to be really awesome. Get really excited because what you are about to learn right now could change your life. You can make more money, and making more money could actually change your life, believe it or not. I'm not saying be a lover for money, but money can actually bring you happiness if you know how to use it. Because you can use money for bad things or good things, right? Hopefully, you're going to use it for good things. But, anyways, let's go ahead and start this, all right? So, feel good. Let's open our code editor, all right? And on this blank.html, let's do a save as. And let's call this inline. Let's start with the inline. All right, .html. Perfect. All right, so the first one that I'm going to show you is the inline styles. We have three different ways: external styles, inline styles, and internal styles. All right, so we're going to start with the inline. So we open and close a p tag, and we're going to say this is a paragraph. All right, so right there. Let's go and see this in the browser, of course. Let's just close this. We don't need it right now. Perfect. So now, how do we apply style to this specific paragraph? Let's use the style attribute. All you have to do is use a style attribute right here. All right. So this style attribute is going to allow us to insert CSS or styles to this specific element. All right. Now we can use this style attribute to do everything on our page like CSS, but only to this specific element. So for example, I want to change the color of this paragraph. Color dot, well, actually colon, and so we say color colon what, red, and that is going to create a red color for that paragraph. You see how easy that was? And let me explain something to you before we go on. So now this is the property of the CSS, all right, or the CSS rule, and this is the value of it. All right, so the property and the value are divided by a colon. Always remember that. And now this is just an attribute with two double quotes around it, well, apostrophes. Right, so there are many different ways that we can actually, many different properties and values that we can apply to this. We can apply many different colors. We can say this is black. All right, it's already black. We can say it's brown. All right, as you can see there, fresh. Blue. All right, we can even use other codes called hexadecimals, and we can say is 3 4. Let's say is 333. You see that? That's a different dark there. Or we can say 2 8. You see that? That's a green. That's a different color. All right. Now these values here on when you're doing hexadecimal, they don't exceed 6 values there. All right. Now, if you want to find out about hexadecimal colors, of course, you can Google it and you can find out some really nice colors. Like, for example, hexadecimal colors, as you can see right here. And now, if you go to this first link here, let's just click here, and you can see the hexadecimal value right here for this blue. All right. We can get that nice green there, so let's do that. Let's copy and paste that, and you can come here, all right, and go to that element. It's just right there, and you can see that color there. All right, very actually the same as this color right here, right? All right, so that's how you can do colors there. But now keep in mind that we can do a lot of things to this text right here. Now if you want to put more properties and values for this specific paragraph, you divide them by using a semicolon. So this semicolon is going to divide the properties and values. So now what we want to do is use another property, right? So another property would be font size. And then we divide the property and the value by what? By a colon. So the font size would be maybe 30 pixels, 30 px. All right. In the image is different. We don't have to put the ph in the image, but here we do because CSS takes other keywords to increase the size, and I'll show you that in a minute. But right now you can see the paragraph is huge, and we keep increasing this, and it gets bigger if we wanted to 100 pixels. All right, let's just bring that down to 24. All right, so keep in mind that we can't keep adding as many as we want, and we can probably add something like font weight to it. And now if you're wondering if how do I know this, well, just keep in mind that the more you use it, the more you learn about them, and there are many properties and values of CSS, and super easy to learn. All right, super easy. So now anyways, so this is inline styles. All right, so keep in mind that you're only targeting this specific element. So if I have another element down here, this is another paragraph. If you have another element here, we go to the page. This is not styled at all. So you will use inline styles when you want to style just one specific element on an HTML page. All right. So anyway, thank you so much. In the next lecture, we are going to be doing internal styles. All right. So take care. Hopefully you enjoy this and learn a lot. And I'll see you in the next lecture. Take care.